Hello, welcome back to Owen's Games. Today we're playing GoldenEye again. So this time we're on the Archives, which is the 11th level. About halfway through the game now. So in 10 episodes, I suppose, a mission an episode. That sounds right to me. Uh, our mission here is to escape from the military prison. Mishkin is a reasonable man. Failure isn't an option. And he also wants the flight recorder. Q does. And she's off to the theatre, Moneypenny. So she doesn't think anything of James Bond being locked up in a Russian prison. So the military intelligence archives in St. Petersburg. So they've taken my gun, but they haven't put it very far. They've only put it on the table, so I need to grab it quickly and shoot them. This is actually a great scene in the film because Natalia is in it, and Mishkin and Ormov comes in drunk, and there are some great lines where Bond is kind of saying Soviet Union has changed. I remember the last time when I was here. What am I doing? What am I doing? How do you even? Oh. Right, we're just going to start that over again. I didn't realize I didn't have ammo in my gun, and apparently you need ammo in order to fire a gun, so we'll give that another do-over, and everyone can just erase that from their memory, from their hard drives. I think I probably mentioned it before on this channel, but I just want to give a sort of a shout out to an update for Scarlet Violet there. I'm not doing too well here. I've kind of drawn most of the Russian army on me once again. But what I wanted to say was IO Interactive, who are the company behind the Hitman games, are actually working on Project 007, which will be the first James Bond game in years. So if they can pull off something like Nightfire, like GoldenEye, like Agent on the Fire, Everything or Nothing, it's really going to be an amazing game. I think they have high hopes that it's going to live up to those. The Hitman games have a good reputation, so they know what they're doing, I think. Whoops. As I said before, I don't like using the club, so things are bad when I end up using that. Even though this is these are archives, it seems to be very well protected even for an archive. It's more like a prison than an archive, I think. I wonder if I even stand a chance here. So many guards appear to be coming that it might be one of those endless, you just cause so much noise and now you're a dead man levels. Don't. My God in heaven. Yeah, this could be endless. I didn't realize there were so many. This seems like a couple of instances I ran into now in this playthrough whereby it almost wasn't possible to get out of it. It wasn't possible to claw your way back into into a stealthy approach to the level. You just have to put up with the fact that, okay, every guard in Russia is here now. What are my even objectives? Okay, so escape from interrogation room, did that. Find Natalia, okay, she could be several places. Recover helicopter black box, okay, that's in a safe somewhere. So we'll try. If I don't seem to be having any luck, I'll just restart. Look at all the ammo I have. 451 bullets. There's some very explosive cardboard boxes in this level. Every cardboard box seems to have a grenade filled entirely with grenades. Okay, this is back where I came. Some unattractive stains on the walls there. Picking up ammo. There's a shortcut down in the multiplayer game, there is anyway. You can go through the wall. So our end game is to go out one of the windows, to shoot the window out and jump out with Natalia. But we need to find Natalia first. Look, it's Karl Marx. Straight out of Where's My Jumper? I wonder sometimes if they actually there's a kind of very audible sound to the doors opening in GoldenEye, like kind of a click sound, and it's kind of a telltale sign the guards are coming, I suppose, but it also kind of increased the tension with them when you just hear that sound, and you know a door is open somewhere, you know, and a flood of guards might come through it. And Natalia is. She could be up here in the attic. She likes to read up here. Is she? No. She might actually be. I know in this level, if Natalia gets freaked out, then she runs to the attic. There's a couple of different places she can run to. But I might have to actually find her somewhere else first. It could be here. Yeah. She says, I'm scared, I'm getting out of here. But that's actually a good thing because we operate on fear in this game. If it's good if she's actually a bit scared. Yeah, she's up in the attic there, you just saw her. So that's good because it keeps her safe. And I can, in the meantime, I can be looking for that flight recorder box, which is with Mishkin somewhere. I think downstairs. They did something interesting here where I think doors that are single doors have more importance than double doors. Double doors are just, you know, more shelves, bookshelves. But I think single doors are the ones you want to go through. Like this one here. And this one here. Yeah. Mishkin. It appears you are correct, Mr. Bond. I've tried to hide myself among these cardboard boxes. Oh. That's your boss. Leave him alone. Okay, make with the flight recorder, Mishkin. In fairness, I think they did something kind of progressive here in that Mishkin, the defense minister of Soviet Union, well, not Soviet Union, of Russia, is actually quite agreeable. Even in the film, you know, he's actually convinced by Bond. So I think they're kind of trying to show there that, you know, Orlov was a bad egg, but you know, there was actually sort of Um, it wasn't all bad blood between Europe and the West and Russia at that point. You know, there was the potential for reconciliation, or that the Russians weren't all, they were kind of coming to their senses, if you like. And Ormov then was just a sort of doing his own thing. He was kind of a rebel, and yeah. Whereas Michigan, the actual defense minister, was more, you know, was a kind of, yeah, not a troublemaker. He was trying to help Bond, basically. But I think Ormov kills him in the film and tries to pay on Bond, which is a shame because we liked Michigan. Is sort of the essence of what I'm trying to say. And Natalia is hiding in the attic over here. Fairness, not a bad place to hide. You know, she appeared from the shadows there quite stealthily. So now, Natalia, coming down from the attic. And now we just need to get to the big room with the windows and blow out those windows. Not there. Not there. I'm a little lost now. Out here? Yeah. So if we blow one of these windows out, this is the kind of something that happens in GoldenEye and other escort games, where you can get out here and you're going to jump out here, but you aren't 100% sure sometimes if the NPC is going to follow you. But hopefully she will this time. Yep. And there they do quite a stylish pose. Completed 9:37. Not a great time. And now I move to definitely one of my least favorite levels, I think. People like the tanks, and like the tank, and they like it in the Reloaded GoldenEye game as well, I think. But I personally don't really like this level. No gadgets this time. 007. We're be on the lookout for hardware the Russians may have left lying around. Perhaps you should be looking close to home for more reliable moments. So more of that will day, won't they from Moneypenny. Great music in this level, though. I have to say that. So, whereas in the last level that we met Valentin, you just spoke to him in order to fulfill an objective. But in this level, he actually has quite a useful purpose, because he will extend your time limit if you can find him. So I want to do that on foot first, I think. Maybe? Or do I get the tank? Yeah, maybe I'll just get the tank. You can actually run over civilians here as well, but I don't think you're meant to. Yeah, it's a dead end. It's probably also one of the levels that shows off the N64's, or not show off, but sort of not the best way of showcasing N64's capabilities, because the streets are fairly empty. Even though this, obviously in the actual game, this is the streets are full, basically, somewhat anyway. The only problem now is I have no idea Okay, they're firing rocket launchers, and I have no idea where Valentin is. Completely. Oh, yeah. I presume you're not meant to go through the rocket launchers until you have more time, perhaps? So give this another try, and if not, then I'll reconvene in the next episode. But yeah, as I said earlier, IO Interactive are working on a new 007 game, and I would love to see what they could do with the PS5 or even the PS4 technology on the Switch or something like that. It would just be something that a franchise really reborn, because the last game that came out was 007 Legends, which was and really we're sort of sticking Daniel Craig in a bunch of old Bond films, but not really doing anything clever with them. Uh, Having done the stealth or the sort of cool open world elements that GoldenEye has, or that Nightfire has, for example. So yeah, that kind of killed the franchise, like Batman and Robin style. But there's hope. Bond is the kind of franchise that, even though it's been compared to things like Mission Impossible, and people say Mission Impossible is sort of the new Bond because it's going bigger and better each time, and it just doesn't have the style that Bond has. Bond has a Bond just has way more of a vibe to it. It has traditions, as the theme song. It has the quotes. It has it just has more of a theme, a formula. Maybe it has more of a formula, you could say, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, Valentin, where are you? Ah, okay. That's it for this episode. I might have to look up a phone book or something and see where Valentin is. But we'll get there on the next level. So thanks for watching.